Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Before we get into the hot mess of this country, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. If you can give the video a thumbs up, hit the bell 3 times. I think you're going to like it here. All right, let's get into the mess that we call the U.S. Okay, this week's energy update. Just looking at my phone because there's a little message on there. Okay, this week's energy update. I just want to know, what do the cards have to tell us about this week? What's going on? Because, you know, we have, you know, you guys know what's going on. We have this, the Epstein files supposed to be released this week, but we got, you know, Felon 45 over here trying to manipulate us with saying, I don't care, release them, vote on it. You know, watch my first video and you'll see what the card said about that. Okay, clear, Spirit. This week's energy update. Spirit, shall I use Mystic Black Rose? No, clear. Spirit, shall I use Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot? No, clear. Spirit, shall I use True Crime? Oh, Lord. There is some stuff going down this week. You know, whenever they say to use True Crime, it's going to be juicy this week. Okay, let me shuffle and I'll be right back. Okay, so what's this week's energy? What the hell's happening this week? Lord help us all. Somebody's going to want, I'm sure somebody is. Somebody's going to want to run away this week. See if we can figure out who. All right, what's in the middle here? Okay, I can't show this card, but it says homicide on the card, and it has a knife in the table. And I've always said this card, not always, but a lot of times this card means it's over. Is this week? Is it? Okay, I have that, you know, somehow Felon 45 is going to it's going to try to stop this whole thing, okay, of the Epstein files. Like I said, look at my first video. But the Democrats have a ton of emails, pictures, and videos. So even if he tries to stop the Epstein files from coming out, we still got that coming out. So, and is that this week gonna? Because right here, this is saying that knife in the table, it's over, and we have somebody's going to want to run away. All right, let's keep going. It's a short road till we find out about this Epstein stuff. Somebody's trying to run to calmer waters. So now we have 2 runaway cards. And this may be, since we have 2, this is more than Felon 45 wanting to run away. This might be some of the Republicans, or Republicans, it don't matter, men, period, who are involved in this, who want to run, find calmer waters. I think this is about the energy, not about trafficking through tunnels, but the energy. See how it's dark, disgusting, gloomy, dirty? Yeah. I believe that's the energy. Okay, not the accident, but look at that. What is that? It's a car crash. So this whole thing is going to be nothing but a car crash with the Epstein files. Okay, this says alive. And then also, this means like an emergency. Let that stay there. I just got a message. Is this thing Epstein is alive? All right, we'll ask in a second. The spirit guides are telling us all to stay vigilant and use our intuition. Put 2 and 2 together. This is what's going to come out. The abuse that happened to these little girls. We're going to get more about this abuse. This right here says dismemberment. This says dismemberment. When I see this, it's just such bad energy. I'm not sure what it's referring to. The energy, though, is really bad. Look at the picture. All right, this is what has come to me. See how this is a doll? It's like, I know that the survivors are going to be showing up, I think tomorrow, like before they vote to the Capitol. And it's like this represents the survivors dismembering his story of being innocent when he knows he's not, and the rest of them. That's wild that all that came to me from this doll and this word dismemberment. His cult, the cult this week is being reduced. A lot of them are jumping ship, including House and Senate. But his supporters, a lot of them are jumping ship. Okay, we have to ask several questions. Clear, Spirit. Is Felon 45 going to try to run this week? No. Clear, Spirit. Does Felon 45 want to run? Yes. Clear, Spirit. The other men that are in the Epstein files or on the list, or who committed heinous crimes against the little girls, do they want to run? Is there a lot of men who want to run this week? Yes. Clear, Spirit. Will any of them run? Yes. Okay. Clear, Spirit. Tunnel. Is this about the energy? Dark, disgusting, gloomy? Yes, it's the energy. Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure that it wasn't. Breathed deep. I want to make sure it wasn't trafficking through tunnels. Clear, Spirit. Is this week going to be like a bad car crash? Yes. Okay, expect some crap, you guys. Keep the popcorn out. Clear, Spirit. Does this mean Epstein is alive? Yes. Okay. Clear, Spirit. Are we going to hear more about the abuse of these little girls? Yes. Clear, Spirit. Dismemberment. Is this the women sharing their stories to dismember Felon 45's story of that he's innocent? Is that what this represents? Yes. Okay. Because that was a whole message that I had gotten in my head when I was reading that. So, okay. The message was, I read the message right. Good. Sorry, guys. My extensions here. I hate when curls aren't in the right spot. Anyway, let me not get distracted. Cult. Clear, Spirit. Does Felon 45 this week lose even more of his cult following? Yes. Clear, Spirit. This homicide card. Does this mean that this whole Epstein this week is going to be over? Is that what this means? Yes. Clear. Spirit, when you mean over, do you mean the exposure? It's going to be exposed this week. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Okay. So maybe after, if, because what I've gotten so far is that he's going to say, yeah, release the Epstein files. And then they're going to say, well, we can't release them now because the DOJ opened up a case against Clinton and the others. So he's going to be like, well, sorry, I can't open it. I wanted to so much. I wanted to release everything. He's only been fighting to release it the whole time until on Friday, he couldn't threaten, I can't remember the two ladies' names. I think he called two of them into the Situation Room. He couldn't threaten them enough. So then he came up with this. But the Democrats already got the Epstein estate evidence. And I think that estate evidence is what's going to remove him from office. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Anything you want me to read on, leave that below. Do something to keep your teacups full. Love, peace, and happiness. And I will talk to you guys in just a little bit. Toodaloo.